Heavy Bag Boxing TV. That's my little bro.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
So what's up to my man Heavy Bag Boxing?
My boy at Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Subscribe to Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Get at my boy Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Heavy Bag Boxing, all right? You heard it from me. You heard it here first.
Heavy Bags Boxing. Straight out of Norfolk, baby. Let's go.
What's up, y'all? Shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Flintstone 412 in the building. Shout out to my guy Trio, Heavy Bag Boxing TV. Get your bitch ass in here and hit this bag.
Just go ahead and subscribe to Heavy Bag Boxing TV because he be lit on his channel, no cap.
You are now watching Heavy Bag Boxing TV. Hit the bag.
Shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing TV. Get in here and hit the bag, baby.
You are tuned in to Heavy Bag Boxing. Get your and hit this bag, dude.
You tuning in to Heavy Bag TV. Make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to the channel.
Hey, yo. Get your dumb ass in here and hit this bag.
Shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing. This the one and only Blazer Flair. Woo!
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Zach Super Judas, 6 out here in the world. I'm giving a big shout out to my home team, Heavy Bag TV. You heard? Keep it live.
This is Showtime Sean Porter. You are watching Heavy Bag Boxing.
Thank you for watching my dad on Heavy Bag TV.
right?
No,
so,
you know I'm somebody.
So you are somebody.
If I wasn't somebody.
Somebody, brother.
Okay.
I give you your credit.
Okay.
Boy, you the best of the best. Boy, you out here doing your little thug with
yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
so after I knock your block off,
thank you very
can't
much.
nobody else say nothing else. That's all. That's how I feel about that.
He suggested a couple of times that your level of opposition hasn't been very good. So suggesting that that's kind of why you're in this position right now. What do you think about that?
I mean, I don't think it's easy to be a champion at all.
No, Top Rank got the best matchmakers in the world. We both know that. Do we know that?
Then you come up through
Do
Top
we know
Rank?
that? Top Rank, no. No, Top Rank, no.
But I don't know who you came up with, I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah. But no matter who I fought in the past, anything like that, I'm here to prove that, okay, y'all say I haven't fought anybody in the past, anything of that nature. But look at this, the great Devin Haney, the Dream, and Debo Haney, and things of that nature. Boy, you bad, you feel me? So after I beat this one, what can y'all say then? Who y'all gonna throw at me next? Because I'm finna walk through this one. What can y'all say then? Who y'all gonna throw at me next? Because I'm finna walk through this
If you're catching this live on the shorts, please comment on the landscape. Go to the channel, make sure you subscribe, holler at your boy, and get up in the chat. I will be putting the link in that chat as well if you want to join a very, very short panel. But Brian Norman, and I want you guys to hear that again for the few that just came in. Let me let you hear that again real quick.
No,
so,
you know I'm somebody.
So you are somebody.
If I wasn't somebody.
Somebody, brother.
Okay.
I give you your credit.
Okay.
Boy, you the best of the best. Boy, you out here doing your little thug with you know what I'm saying? So after I knock your
sir.
block off,
thank you very
can't
much.
nobody else say nothing else. That's all. That's how I feel about that.
He suggested a couple of times that your level of opposition hasn't been very good. So suggesting that that's kind of why you're in this position right now. What do you think about that?
I mean, I don't think it's easy to be a champion at all.
No, Top Rank got the best matchmakers in the world. We both know that. Do we know that?
Then you come up through
Do
Top
we know
Rank?
that? Top Rank, no. No, Top Rank, no.
But I don't know who you came up with, I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah. But no matter who I fought in the past, anything like that, I'm here to prove that, okay, y'all say I haven't fought anybody in the past, anything of that nature. But look at this, the great Devin Haney, the Dream, and Debo Haney, and things of that nature. Boy, you bad, you feel me? So after I beat this one, what can y'all say then? Who y'all gonna throw at me next? Because I'm finna walk through this thing.
Again, I'm finna walk through this one. That boy feel like he gonna walk through Devin Haney. And I don't know if it's just tough talk because they at the table. But you know, you writing checks. And when you writing checks, we gonna pay attention and we gonna hold you accountable accordingly. Right? But I love this fight, bro. I ain't gonna front. When I think of that November 22nd, we right around the corner as well. You Benavidez Yard, Devin Haney, Brian Norman, Bam's on the card, Sam Noakes, Abdullah Mason. I ain't gonna front. This is one I'm just not going to mind paying for. This is a super dope card. This one though, right? I think everybody has that kind of exclamation mark beside this particular fight. And I think it's intriguing because for most of us, you just don't know what kind of Devin Haney you're going to get, right? You're going to get that Ramirez. You're going to get that Ryan Garcia. You're going to get that Regis pro-grade performance. And I know for my Devin Haney fans out there, y'all definitely want to see more Regis pro-grade-esque Devin Haney than anything. But I do believe he understands that Brian Norman's an extremely dangerous opponent, whether you want to give the young brother credit or not. I think he's grown leaps and bounds since the Quentin Randalls and the Boca Chicas fights. But he has had a particular type of style in front of him as of lately and as of recently, right? And Devin Haney looks nothing like a Jensen Saki or nothing like a Derek Cuevas. This is one of the best fighters that you know boxing has to offer when it comes to, in my opinion, the sweet science and using his legs and having the speed and having the jab. So many questions to be answered in this one. But I like that they're getting chippy. You know what I'm saying? I like that the fact that they trying to sell the fight. But Brian Norman's ability, and it's almost like a chameleon-like ability, in my opinion, when you go back and you watch the Santion fight and the Boca Chica fight and the Quentin Randall fight, even the Cuevas and the Jen Sasaki fights, he has the ability, in my opinion, to just sort of adapt, right? If he needs to move his feet, I think you saw that. And whether, you know, listen, there are levels, right? And Devin's top level. But when you go back and you look at the Jen Sasaki fight and somebody who was being extremely aggressive, you could see the footwork. You could see the angles. You could see the sharpness. More than anything, I felt like you could see the timing, right? Especially with the left hook that put him out. And a lot of people can say, watching Devin, especially with the left hook, this is a punch he's been susceptible to. He's had a hard time with throughout his career. This punch has wobbled and hurt and dropped Devin Haney before. And this is a extremely popular weapon that Brian Norman Jr. likes to use. And more than anything, he does it with really, really, really good timing, right? And listen, even if Devin is faster coming into this fight, if he has more speed, what beats speed? It's the timing, right? So, man, listen, it's that makes it even more intriguing. Because for somebody like me, when I look at it as well, I can also see the other side, right? Where I can say, hey, somebody like Brian Norman potentially is tailor-made for somebody like a Devin Haney, right? People wanted to critique his speed and his feet and his footwork and believes that he's just power-based. So, you know, a lot of people are going to believe that he's tailor-made for somebody like a Devin Haney. But in my opinion, shout out to the chat. What up, round one? What up, Coco? What's good, girl? In my opinion, it's going to come down to what Devin, I believe you're going to get the Brian Norman that you've been seeing, cutting off the ring when he feels he needs to, setting up that left hook, hitting you with them stiff power jabs, hitting you with them stiff stab jabs, chameleon-like, adapting to what it is that you do. I think we're going to get that from Brian. But from Devin Haney, I'm not so sure he's over the happy feet. I'm not so sure he's over the paranoia. And I think that's another reason. We spoke about this on my Man Punch channel and Slick. Shout out my guys. This is another reason why Devin Haney and Brian Norman aren't headlining, because you just don't know what you're going to get from Devin Haney. Because listen, you let Benavidez headline and back cleanup because you know what you're going to get from Benavidez. You know what you're going to get from the monster. He's coming out, he's seeking, and he's destroying, my nigga. That's what he does, right? It's going to be exciting. But with Devin, you don't know what you're going to get. If he gets happy feet and he wants to do the whole Ramirez thing, he shits the bed. It's not entertaining for a lot of people. Some of us can't find the entertainment in it. You know, don't nobody want to see that as a headliner. Nobody wants to see that as the last fight, right? So again, it just all boils down to what Devin you get. And listen, my guy Punch made a great point. If Devin Haney can pull off the type of performance that Shakur Stevenson had versus a William Zepeda, that would make for a very entertaining and interesting fight. Because listen, there's a lot of pressure on Dev. Whether you guys want to believe it or not, I don't give a damn what Bud Crawford said. I don't give a damn what nobody say. There's pressure on Devin Haney to not only perform well, but to be somewhat entertaining. It is. That pressure is there. If you don't believe Devin feels that pressure, and I know it's a lot of Devin Haney, I know you niggas is riding hard, and I ain't mad at you. You know, everybody's entitled to have their favorite fighters. But there's a pressure there, bro. For Devin Haney to be somewhat, sorta entertaining, right? I don't care what you say. That whole warning from Turkey Al Sheik about the Tom and Jerry shit, that was aimed at Devin Haney coming off the Ramirez performance. Bottom line. So there's some pressure there for him to be entertaining, but also perform well, also get the job done. Will that lead to more opportunities for, of course, my guy, Brian Norman? We gonna see. You definitely gonna have to be entertaining. So when you add in those factors, right? You add in that factor as well. You add in maybe the paranoia from Devin, maybe the happy feet, or maybe you just get a cool, calm, collected Devin Haney who got it all out versus Ramirez, and he's right back to work. But again, I think his best bet is to give that Shakur Zepeda type of performance where you're not necessarily running around the ring, but you allowing yourself to, your back to graze those ropes and you fighting in those spots, right? You catching and shooting more than rather trying to turn and twist and walk Brian Norman around, who, you know, more than likely is going to be trying to cut off the ring. That's just a better formula for entertaining success. But the question is, can you do it? Right? That's gonna be the big question. All right, man. I'm gonna put this link up in the chat, man. Real quick. For anybody who wants to come hang out with your boy, we'll keep the panel a little bit short, or you know what I mean? Not too many. I appreciate you if you're here, man. Please make sure you smash that like button for your boy. If you haven't already, subscribe. It's on subscriber mode so you can get in the chat. If you are watching me on the shorts, that link is going to be on the landscape. So all you got to do is click on the icon that'll take you straight to my page or to my channel and check out the landscape for the portraits. So everything's in the landscape chat, right? So we got Keyshawn Davis. He has announced a date, December 22nd. Extremely excited about that. Definitely wanted to speak on that. Wanted to know y'all's thoughts about who you believe Keyshawn Davis should be fighting coming back. I'm going to advocate that he gets a tune up. It's been a long time since February. This is somebody who had gotten used to fighting 3-4 times a year. Top rank kept them extremely busy. That's no longer the case now. We know what transpired with Keyshawn Davis. Listen, everybody gets redemption. We champion, we applaud, we give ovations for Mike Tyson. This is somebody who actually was convicted and served prison time for rape. So somebody like Keyshawn doing what he did, he's going to be able to redeem himself and jump back into action, no problem. Time heals all wounds. So listen, he announces that December 22nd fight. I would love to know who it is. He didn't mention the name, but I definitely want to know y'all's thoughts on who it might be. Errol Spence, he shows up at the Ortiz Lubin fight. He's on the scene. We don't know what to make of that. I think everybody has every inclination that he wants to come back. We've seen what he put on his social media a couple of months. The wounded shark in the water appears to be looking for food. Do you want to see Errol Spence come back? You want to see the big fish? And if you do you want to see him with the likes of of Virgil Ortiz in his very first fight back? Almost 3 years out of the ring, 2.5 years out of the ring. Is that something that you would want to see? Texas versus Texas, that big fight. And listen, is Ortiz, Oscar De La Hoya, Robert Garcia, are they in retraction mode, right? Do they appear to be ducking? Because it feels like it feels like a lot of duck talk for sure. And who you got? Brian Norman, Devin Haney, two of the youngest in charge. And listen, for a lot of people, they believe Brian Norman is the best that 47 has to offer. When you look at the landscape and you look at a Mario Barrios or a Rolly Romero, when you look at these other champions, they believe that, hey, Brian Norman probably beats these guys. Who's the fourth 47 champ? It's Rolly. It's Mario. But Mario's what? WBC, Rolly's CWBA. Who's the IBF? The African kid, right? and you got the WBO. Brian Norman. So I mean, does Brian Norman beat Mario Barrios? Yeah, and those are the two names for real. Mario Barrios and Rolly Romero. Does Brian Norman beat Rolly Romero? I think so. I think the answer is yes when it comes to the rest of the champions. So I think Devin Haney most definitely is getting the best champion that 47, current champion now that 47 has to offer. So, big salute to Devin Haney for actually going through with it, because in the beginning, man, I really just didn't think he was going to pick Norman for his very first go, or merry-go-round. Even though the catch weight with Ramirez was considered, it was considered welterweight, but this is his first merry-go-round at the actual 147-pound mark. So, damn, I like that fight, man. All right, anybody coming up? Come holler at your boy. If not, man, it's gonna be a short night for me. I just wanted to get in here and get some of this stuff off my chest. It's been so long. Real quick, shout out to everybody who sent me the DMs. My guy Red, I know you probably not in here, but shout out Red, man. Shout out Round One. Shout out Slick, man. Shout out DJ Mark. Everybody who typically rocks with your boy, man. I truly, truly appreciate you. All right, look like we got somebody coming up. Who we got? Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's Round One. Round One. What up, Round One? Yeah, Shersky.
What up, man?
Round One in the building. What's going on, big dog?
Nothing, man. But hey, man, this fight coming up, man. I think it's hard because man, it's hard to pick. I mean, to me, Norman is gonna be the biggest puncher that Devin's gonna face, and to me, I think Devin does have the style, to beat Norman Jr. But it's like, what's he gonna do? Like you said, they put it in the co-main for a reason. We don't know if Devin's gonna, do his shit or not. But I know B Norman Jr. is gonna be. He's not gonna do what what's his name did. Not Romero, Rolly, fucking Ramirez. He's not gonna do what B Norman Jr. is not gonna stand still like Devin. If Devin's gonna stand still, he gonna be a punching bag. He the only thing he'll be moving around and stuff. But man, I'm leaning towards Norman. I'm leaning towards Norman in this fight. It's a pretty good fight. And I do like the fact that Devin did pick the scariest dude of the division. I mean, he could have picked Rolly or Barrio or someone like that, right? But he chose someone who, I mean, a lot of people don't really know like that. But out of everybody at 147, I mean, this guy could crack. This guy is I mean, that last fight he had was a scary, crazy ass knockout. So, and I'm leaning towards B. Norman Jr. because you only look good in your last fight. You could say, right? Everyone says, but at the same time, the way B. Norman, if he does hit Devin, I'm just wondering, can Devin take that power? Because I believe Norman is probably a stronger puncher than Ryan Garcia. So
yeah. That's a great point too. Round one. That's a great point. Real quick, shout out Nick the guys, man. What up, boy? Real quick, let me hop on that point because I forgot to mention that you talking about Devin Haney, somebody who not necessarily before with the Jojo Diaz or the Linares fight where Linares really did wobble him. Loma land some clean shots, but Ryan Garcia cracked that phone, right? And it took everything Devin had to really come back and get up, scrape himself up off the ground. But that phone got cracked. You know what I mean? He took some of that punch resistance that night. So great point, man. It's going to, and I think we all would probably say that Brian Norman is stronger than Ryan Garcia. That's the point you was making too, right?
Yeah, that's my point.
Yeah. So yeah, to see him, how he handles that power. Because if I'm Norman, I'm coming out in that first round and I'm throwing something real hard to say, hey, bro, you got to watch out for this shit all night. And we seen the power carry later on in the fight, in the Santion fight with Brian too. So that's scary.
Yeah. And let me get on the other thing about Spence, man. Man, it's been a minute since we've seen him in the ring, man. I don't know if he's really gonna take a Virgil fight. I mean, that'd be a good fight on paper, really, too. But I don't know, man. I mean, Bud turned the big fish into Finding Nemo, and we finally found him Saturday. So, I mean, yeah, man, I really don't know what to think of this, man. What are your thoughts on this shit?
Man, I because I advocate for these fighters, and I know you probably heard me say this before, with retiring, intact with your faculties at a decent age. And sometimes even with Terrence Crawford, like if he rode off into the sunset tomorrow, I would be okay with that. But when I look at Spence and I go back and I remember all of the excuses that these Spence fans had, right? And I'm talking about they mentioned every excuse in the book when he took this loss to Bud Crawford. Let's keep that same energy and keep that in mind and not push this man to come back to a sport where we know his moniker, we know his code is no tune-ups. Let's not push this potentially damaged, bad off car accident, eye surgery, retina surgery, battered and bruised shell of Errol Spence to fight somebody like a Virgil Ortiz, bro. Let's not do that to him, right? And I'm trolling when I say that because I think Spence is a hell of a fighter. If he wanted to come back, I support it, right? But come back versus, you got to get a tune-up, bro. You got to get some type of tune-up. But if I'm in his camp or in his corner or somebody in his life, I'm like, bro, look, you've been gone almost 3 years. That's we fishing every day. We riding horses and shit. The ranch is beautiful. We done planted them flowers over there, watching them bloom, and the tree getting a little bit of size on it now. And what the fuck is we doing, man? Fuck that boxer. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I would probably advocate for him to just stay gone, man. Stay gone, bro.
Yeah, man. I mean, and that's the thing about Spence too. We've seen him. He really don't. He's not that kind of guy that want to take a tune-up fight. But I mean, right now a Virgil fight that seems a little. That seems a little up the hill for him. I mean, I know he would probably do it, and I mean, shit, fucking Al Heyman or someone try to put that shit in the stadium over there, in Dallas or something, but man, I need to see him with someone else though. Like, like I don't want him fighting someone like Virgil right now who's active, who's very dangerous and skilled as well. And then with Spence too, it's like kind of like Jamel Charlo. We haven't seen him same. These guys fought the last like 3 years ago or so, right? But I just need them to be like getting at least like getting a B C level fighter first or something. I mean, I know that's not Spence, but if I were Spence's team, I would be looking to do something like that,
Yeah, I can dig it. Yeah, get you a trash can, man. I pull if I'm team Spence, if I'm team Spence, I pull a Lima out of my ass like Boots did.
I would do the same. Bruh.
I pull a Lima out of my ass. Nobody's ever heard of, what I mean, decent scrap, and I start from there, bro. Real quick, round one. Let me tell everybody, if you're watching me on the shorts, YouTube Shorts or X, if you want to jump in the comment section, all you got to do is come subscribe and check me out. Landscape, hit the icon and come straight to the YouTube page. Landscape, but portrait mode is the shorts, and I cannot see those comments if you guys are commenting on the shorts. I can't see them. But yeah, round one, I'm with you, man. Give me a soft touch, bro.
I would just want him to do that. Get yourself a tomato can. Go get the smallest fish in the pond and throw him in the ring, something like that. Because right now he's been gone for too long, and I just, there's certain type of fighters that are good with that. Like someone like Keith Thurman is good when he come back after like 2-3 years off or something. He's still, but I don't think Spence is that guy. And the last fight he had was, he got destroyed by Bud, so I would want him to take it slow, get the smallest fish in the pond, get you a tomato can, a tuna can, something, man. But don't go with Virgil yet or Boots or some of these, top dudes right now.
Yeah, none of them, bro. I wouldn't go with none of them. But let me ask you, man, while I got you here around when you hanging out, I appreciate you hanging out. Cause I haven't did a live in, this is my first live in, bro, over a month maybe. So probably not a lot of traction. But Keyshawn Davis, man, I know you've been paying attention to Keyshawn. You know what happened with his last fight that was supposed to be, of course, against De Los Santos. That was going to tell us a lot about Keyshawn Davis. Unfortunately, that incident happened. But he just today posted on social media in a speedboat, and he's kind of giving his speech. I don't know if you've seen it yet. And he announced a fight date. So the return of Keyshawn Davis, it appears to be official. He hashtag December the 22nd, few days before Christmas. Now, we already know what's going on with the whole Top Rank situation. They are officially without a network, or at least it appears they have the Top Rank Classic on the Tubi platform and all of those other ones associated, but no real home. So you see these Top Rank fighters dispersed everywhere, but Keyshawn Davis coming out and basically announcing a fight, he put a date out there. Now I wanted to ask you, what makes sense for Keyshawn Davis coming back? And have you heard anything about Keyshawn Davis coming back and a potential opponent?
No, I mean, opponent, there's a lot of good fights. I mean, but it's like, is he going to 140 or is he trying to stay at 135? Like, what's the deal
Oh
with
yeah,
that?
he's probably done with 35. More than likely, he's done with 35, bro. He lost the bet on the scale, man. So more than likely, he's done. He's a big boy too, man. Keyshawn's like 5'9", man. So 35 is that's. I know that was getting real hard. Catch that? Okay.
Yeah, man. You're right about that. I mean, he should be at 140. I believe he should fight at least maybe one of the champions up there, because he was a champion himself. So I think there's a lot of good fights. I mean, if Shakur and Tio ain't gonna happen, I would like to see him and Tio. That'd be a good fight. Well, I don't know if Shakur and Tio is happening, but if it isn't, he should
No
go.
no tune-ups? No tune-ups for Keyshawn? You don't believe he needs one?
I don't think he needs one. No, he could. I think he's good, and he has the skill sets. I think Edge. When's the last time he did fight? That was a minute ago. So maybe.
Yeah, I think his last fight was February, if I'm not mistaken. I think he took the title from Burn Chick in February, if I'm not mistaken. And then he was about to defend versus De Los Santos in June. I was there in June. I was there for the Lemos in last year. The Burn Chick fight happens in February of this year, I believe it was. Then he was all set and scheduled for De Los Santos in June. So yeah, he's got one fight on the books this year.
Okay. I mean that's cool. I think maybe if he fights someone, I don't know. I think he could be ready for a champion. I don't think he needs a tune-up fight, really. But if he is, I mean, isn't there an interim champion he could fight or something? I mean, there should be a champion.
At 40, man. You got Hitchens at 40. You got Gary Antoine.
Didn't they sport together?
Hold up real quick, my nigga, man. What up, Southpaw? Southpaw TV checking in with your boy. What up, boy? I got to get over there and check you out, man. I ain't seen some of that content in a minute, man. Salute my guy, Southpaw TV, with your crazy. That nigga there, that nigga, hey, that nigga's a crash out. That nigga Southpaw TV is a crash out. But yeah, man. It's plenty work at 140, my nigga.
Yeah, I think
plenty work.
Hitchenson's fight, bro. I think that should be a good fight, maybe. Hitchenson's and Keyshawn. I mean, Hitchinson is the champion too, so that really does make a lot more sense to me,
Yeah, I like that. I don't know if it was fake news, but since that came out, Keyshawn drops this news today, right? He dropped that news today, but the news that I heard about him potentially fighting Hitchens, that came out the other day. So that could be in the works. Tommy in the chat, he said Hitchens versus Keyshawn would be a great fight. Yeah, I like that. Southpaw TV said 100K coming soon for the crash out, though, my guy. For sure, man. And salute, bro. I'm proud of you, man. I seen you grow, bro. I seen you grow, and man, you know what I mean? You already seen me in your comments. Shout out to you, bro. You know what I mean? Big proud of you, my guy. Big proud of you. I'm about to you hit 100K, I'm gonna have to run my honorary beanie, my guy. For sure. Shout out Southpaw TV. But yeah, man. I like that fight for Keyshawn because listen, that's a winnable fight, right? When you really look at it, you look at the style of Hitchens, you look at the style of Keyshawn. Both of them are big guys. I think Hitchens might be a little bit taller than Keyshawn, with Keyshawn being 5'9", Hitchens, I think, being somewhere around 5'10 and a half, 5'11". It's a good style matchup at the end of the day. So yeah, man. Salute Southpaw. He say, man, I hope Devin loses though, bro. He's bad for boxing. Yeah, a lot of people feel that way, bro. You are not alone. Hey, man. I'm Team Norman, right? You already seen you on the channel a few times. But at the end of the day, I think it's room for everybody. But you know, certain things happen that sets precedents. It's a lot of fuckery at the end of the day. But hey, you know, it is what it is at the end of the day, man. Niggas ain't giving me no money. Fuck it. Yeah. Come on in, bro. Come on in. The link is in the chat, bro. Let me put it back in here real quick for you. Tommy Jones in the chat, he say, who should Boots fight? We're gonna get to that for sure. Let my man Southpaw TV get in here real quick. There go the link, my guy. Come on in. Yeah, baby. Hey, bring me some more water when you get a chance. I like but yeah, that Hitchens fight, that's a dope fight, man. That's a dope fight. Maybe that shit I seen was, I want to say it was like boxing habits. You ever heard of boxing habits? But sometimes they'll put out some bullshit. You know what I mean?
No,
and,
I never heard of that.
Yeah, so I don't be knowing if it's credible or not. All right, hold on. Let me bring my guy, man. Southpaw TV in a motherfucking building, man. Let's give him a round of applause. Yeah. What up, Southpaw?
Hold up.
I can hear you on my side.
Okay, you hear me now? Okay, my bad. I had the other tab open. Yeah. Salute to you, bro, because I'm Team Norman too, bro, and I believe that Devin Haney is bad for boxing in the sense that boxing used to be a sport where like it was a man's man type of sport. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like some real thoroughbred guys were a part of, you know, the boxing community. I say Devin Haney made it okay for the cornball, the nerd. You know what I mean? Like the scary dude who calls police. He brought that fan base into the sport of boxing. Devin Haney made it okay to. You ain't never heard of nobody filing a lawsuit till Devin. You ain't never heard of somebody suing somebody, getting losses took off their record until Devin. You ain't never seen a grown ass man have his daddy speak for him till Devin. Devin brings the, excuse my language, bitch fan base into the sport, and there's no other way around it. So hopefully Brian Norman finishes him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And for those points that you made exactly, man, which a lot of people, they don't realize that, right? When you look at it from that aspect, when you see these things transpire, and whether Devin, because listen, according to Bill, Devin's the boss, so he's got to sign off on these things actually happening if he's the boss, right? Makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Because Bill always saying Devin is the boss at the end of the day, so he's got to sign off on these lawsuits.
He signs off on it, but I think
pushing these things too. Yeah. Because I want to say Devin's just a fighter, man. At the end of the day, and his team's handling those things. But because Bill pushed this whole boss narrative, you going to believe that, hey, listen, when they came through with these ideas to sue and these other things like that, it was boss. I mean, it was the boss man pulling the trigger on.
Yeah, I think that Devin would actually be likable if Bill Haney didn't exist. That Devin don't even be saying shit. He's, you know, kind of just low key. Bill ruins it. People hate on Devin because they want Bill to feel it. They want Bill to feel that pain. You know what I mean?
Is that more a place of where you coming from though? Like when you go at Devin, because I know some videos you go at Devin and you go at him kind of hard, but is that more of like the dislike for his father rather than Devin himself?
Define going at him hard, as you say.
Well, you know, I think you highlight some of the shortcomings and some of what you feel is bitch made shit that Devin has done, and you do it very well.
Yeah,
that's what I mean.
I just think that it's very easy. Regis Pro, shorter, older guys, Jojo Diaz, the list goes on. They're looking like Michael Jackson and Thriller on that scale. As soon as he moves up, you see what happened to the guy. You know, I think Loma beat him. If you don't think Loma beat Devin, you don't know shit about boxing. Nothing. And 99 point, there's none to you. God bless you. I like your channel. Yeah. But about 98% of boxing channels can't even do a fucking sit-up. Can never throw a punch in their life. 98% about that. I always say this real quick. I don't take up too much of your time. Basketball fans, to me, They're the best fans of all sports. They can tell you who got handles. They can tell you how to go, who goes left good, right, Kyrie's handles, layups, who could shoot a free throw percentage, everything. They know the sport really good. Boxing fans, yo, bro, show me 1, 2, 3. They don't know what the fuck they talking about. Boxing fans are the worst fans in all of sports because they don't know shit. Half of them never got punched in their face. None of them got amateur fights. None of them got professional fights. They just talk. Sit on a fat ass and say what they could do. Gossip about men's money. Like you see a lot of, not you, but a lot of these channels. Yo, bro, I'm gonna have an open link and we can have a boxing debate. Who could scream at each other the greatest? Meanwhile, some of these guys is, registered sex offenders and on paperwork for snitching, like Nestor Gibbs from the Boxing Boys. He a real life fucking rat, and you can't tell me he's not. Hold paperwork.
Hold on. What, nigga? Hold up, that's news to me, nigga. Wait,
you're right. Hey, if you don't take my word for it. You know what I'm saying? Nestor Gibbs from the Boxing Boys is on fucking paperwork. Anyone y'all don't take my word for it, and you can't sue me for something that's true. Real life snitches talking boxing. You know what I mean? Real fucking like not Photoshop, not jokes. Real paperwork. You know what I'm saying? So you really gotta, anybody who rock with Devin is a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. Like you gravitate towards the fighter you can relate to. If you rock with Devin, it says a lot about you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I say about it. So hopefully Devin Haney ends up on a stretcher like Brian Norman Jr. last opponent.
Jin Sasaki.
Yeah.
For sure, man. I'm damn sure that's my prediction. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I think he gets him there.
I pray to God, bro, that he ends up in the emergency room, bro. You know what I mean? Hell yeah.
But see, now Southpaw, let me say this, because when you say that, you make me feel like it's almost personal for you. Is it personal for you?
Bill Haney tried to get my channel deleted one time after he was striking everybody's channel. He was striking people's channel who said that Loma beat Devin, not just my channel, gang.
Yeah.
Like you really trying to take my channel? Okay. Yeah. So in a sense, and
that made it personal.
I don't know if y'all followers seen or people on your shit seen. I beat up a Devin Haney fan in Chicago. He was so gangster on Twitter Spaces. He was so fucking tough. He was the toughest man on the face of the earth on Twitter Spaces. He say, "Man, I've been looking for Southpaw in Chicago." Oh, really? Hey, yo, get up off this app right now. And what's your IG? Tapped in with him, beat the fuck out of him on camera. The Devin fan. You know what I mean? He was a Islamist. Allahu Akbar, one of those guys. You know what I'm saying? Who pretend he know Arabic, but he really don't. But beat the fuck out of him. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna show you. I'm just gonna show the end.
See that shit.
Yeah, because cool. That's what I am first. I'll tell everybody. Don't let the YouTube
let me say this though. If that in fact happened and he tried to, get your channel deleted, nigga, that's how niggas eat. You know what I'm saying? Like he tried to take food out your mouth, and that kind of made it personal. That really made it personal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I'm sure Devin's a good father to his kid with he had a baby with a sex worker, former Taz Angel. That's who they're raised. And it's a hey, bro. My son is never gonna date a prostitute. I don't know if you got kids. You got kids?
Yeah, I got kids, my nigga. Yeah,
and you would never raise your son to marry a fucking sex worker.
That's some sucker shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, that's what I'm trying to say, bro. Like people don't see this shit. It's like, bro, how you gonna raise your son to marry a sex worker? I don't understand these things, bro.
Yeah, that's some sucker shit. But yeah, he definitely made it personal.
If he honoring this shit, like, yo, Devin, Debo, ain't shit Debo about you, bro. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Hey, what you mean, Debo? People were scared of Debo in Friday.
Hey, I was just saying that last night on my man live, like, yo, Debo had niggas shook and was knocking niggas out. Like, the name don't meet, it don't fit.
Yeah, like ain't shit Debo about y'all. The only reason people might be scared of Devin is because he was fuck around, call the police on you. That's the only reason. That's the only thing you need to fear with Devin.
You get him locked up. Right, so is it true that he's suing his baby mama though? I heard now he's trying to sue his baby mama.
I heard that, but now it turns out that she dropped the lawsuit because he's coming out of his pocket. A trick is gonna be a trick, bro. Thanks. Bill Haney gave him that trick mentality. You gotta pay to play. Every single one of Devin Haney girlfriends was one of them. You know what I mean? Been ran through type shit.
But see, that was the same chick that we seen in the Thug video, right?
Yeah,
she wasn't crying and shit, all in love with that nigga, and then had a baby by Dev a year later.
Man, Man,
yeah, that's some true sucker shit, man.
Straight sucker shit, bro. I mean, and it was crazy. Like, and he stuck with it for 18 years, type shit. But yeah, Devin Haney has had the most constructed career ever, bro. You know what I mean? Like they picked Brian because they think Brian Norman is sweet. That's what they think. He not really known and all that shit. But hey, you seen that face off, Heavy Bag?
You goddamn right I did, man.
Hey, he said, stop trying to be Floyd. Stop trying to be Floyd.
But he do though, like all that levels, A class, B class, man. All that shit. He be talking this. That's straight out the Floyd playbook.
You will see a fighter. Here we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna play out the inner. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, man, this guy. If you Chance, if you watching, bro, you can have your get back whenever you want. Just a little.
Let me put that shit on. I want to see this shit. Ooh. Hey,
right here. Look.
Ooh, stood his ass up.
Just beat the fuck out of him. That's what I'm on. This is what happens when you talk on the fucking net, but you're not on the action in real life. Scared as hell.
Gosh, your mad.
But on the internet, he talk like it though. It's different in person.
Put them paws on him.
It's easy to type when I catch you, but it's different in person, bro. Any Devin Haney fan, I'll do that too, and I stand what I say.
Oh, word. You shot town, right?
Yeah, you in Chicago, yeah.
Okay, I gotta see what my man Pale at, because he a big Devin. He screamed that team. He screamed that team Devin Haney shit all day. I think he's close to you. Yeah, I might have to send him at you. On the internet.
Hey, I triple dog dare him. That's all I gotta say. I'm any Devin Haney fan. You know what I mean? But
where you at right now, Paul? What you about? You look like you about 180.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't gonna say it. You know what I mean? But
tell the truth, nigga.
He said what?
Tell the truth, nigga.
My last fight was in 2018, and I fought at 75, but I gained about a good 20-some pounds, bro.
Okay, you know yeah, that's all right, man. That's all right. Nigga, I done got old and fat too. How old is you now?
I'm 43, but I got 100 rounds for anybody.
Okay.
I stay in shape. You know what I mean? Like I take care of my health, and that's one thing I value.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Hey, bro, salute to you, but thank you for inviting me on your platform. But I'm hoping and praying that Norman Jr. kill this motherfucker, bro.
Word. Yeah. Hopefully, it's gonna be some slow singing and flower bringing come November 22nd. And you already know why they ain't put him as the headliner. You know that, right?
Because of David.
Yeah, because of David, but also
he can't sell.
Now, also, Devin, you don't know what Devin gonna do. Devin might get in there and stink to join up. So you got to put the monster at the end.
That's
you know
true.
what I mean?
That's true. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. You know what? I didn't even think of that, man. Yeah. You don't know. Devin gonna try to play it safe. He's not trying to get touched on that chin. We know who's stronger. Devin, he got a bitch in his heart, bro, and that's what I believe for the rest of my life. I will always root against Devin. Hey, Devin Haney can fight you or somebody in the chat. I'm gonna root for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like Devin Haney could fight the fucking ice cream man. I'm gonna rock with the ice cream man. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. DHBK. Hey, really quick. Last question.
Yeah.
Why he trying to make his little tennis playing brother a boxer? That little boy a tennis player, bro. Ain't shit.
I saw that on the Errol interview.
He ain't no fucking boxer. He's a tennis player from Henderson, Nevada.
Well, according to Devin, he said he seems like he's pretty good. You know,
any older brother gonna say that, but he trash. Hey, I always say, how many amateur fights he got? Crickets. How many pro fights he got? Crickets. He a fucking tennis player.
How old is he though? I think he's only like 15, 16 years old, right?
And he finna get beat the fuck up if you try one of them dogs. Send him to a real gym. Send him to one of them gyms where they don't give a fuck that you're Devin brother. They finna beat your ass and you're gonna throw them gloves away. You know what I mean? He's going to places where 88, that's Devin's brother. Go easy on him. Yeah. He ain't that. And hopefully he get fucked up too. And he probably gonna sue if he do. Man, bro. Hey, bro, I appreciate you, bro. Let me on the
for sure, man. Anytime, man. And look, thanks for the love. Every time I come through, you always check with me, man. So I appreciate the love, man, for sure.
A lot of channels that I be blocking their ass, bro, because I just don't like what the fuck they talking about. And I'm not gonna go back and forth with somebody forever because some people be happy that I just mentioned them. And he mentioned me to do a whole video about my comment, like on some whole shit.
On like some whole shit.
Bro, so
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
and you ain't gonna never find that shit on my
hey,
channel.
Hey, where you at? Detroit? You in Detroit, right?
No, I'm VA.
Oh, right on. Right
Keyshawn
on.
Town, baby.
Yeah, right on, man. I fuck with y'all, bro. Real
Yeah.
shit. But hey, you welcome on my shit too. But you want to tap in, bro? Talk your shit. Go ahead.
Okay, man. I'm gonna do that, man. I appreciate you, man. All right.
Yeah.
My guy Southpaw, man. I appreciate you, man. Let's give it to him one time, man. Southpaw TV in this motherfucker. Appreciate you for showing love and grace, man. And listen, congratulations on this 100K, bro. Because I'm telling you, when I started tapping in with you, bro, I want to say you was at like 7,000, 8,000. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to see you go from there under 10K to fucking almost 100, man, that's remarkable, bro. It's remarkable.
Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah, it's people think that YouTube is easy. It's actually hard work. You got to really,
yeah.
You know what I mean? And like I always say, anybody who talking shit about me, they talking shit from a channel that got like 400 subs or somebody just broke or scary. You know what I mean? Like somebody soft as shit. Somebody who I hit them, like they'll be looking for their fucking teeth in person, but on the internet they so gangster. That's what I do.
They chihuahuas on the internet. They chihuahuas.
Yeah, motherfuckers be Rambo on the internet, but in person you see what happens. But I'm gonna holler at you, bro.
All right, my guy, man. Be good, bro. I'm gonna tap in with you.
Right
hey,
on.
I'm gonna hit you on the gram too, man. Look for my message on the gram.
Okay, right on.
All right, bet.
All
right, ladies and gentlemen, Southpaw TV, man, coming in, man. Coming in hot too, boy. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about your boy. If you haven't checked him out, check him out, man. That content he puts together is extremely funny. And it's the editing too. Like the editing to have you laughing. But that nigga be crashing out for sure. Appreciate you, round one, for hanging out with your boy. I said I wasn't gonna come up here for about an hour, man. Everybody who rocks out with me, I appreciate you. This is my first live in over a month, man. And boom, as soon as I get up here, good, I got niggas checking in with me with them big channels, man. Shout out to Brian Norman Sr. I appreciate you. I'm holding you to your word. More than likely, you fuck with me, so you gonna see this. So after we knock out Devin, I want to be in I'm gonna be in Atlanta at the fight, ringside on your dime because of your word. I appreciate that love. And everybody else who rock out with me, man, I appreciate you, bro. Coco say my toxic side fucks with Southpaw. Hey, listen, man, bro is entitled to his opinion, and that nigga is funny. If you ain't never laughed at a Southpaw TV video, man, you just ain't got no sense of humor, for sure. Coco, Willa Jessica at, man? I miss y'all, man. Mark Nash, what up, boy? I mean, all my big heavy hitters checking in with your boy, man. Y'all be making me feel like I be doing. Make me feel like I'm doing something out here in these streets, man, these boxing streets. All right, man, but that's all I got for y'all on this one, man. I got to get the hell up out of here. And your boy is tired. All right, Big T.O. Heavy Bag, I'm out.
Heavy Boxing TV.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV. That's my little bro.
Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
So shout out to my man Heavy Bag Boxing.
My boy at Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Subscribe to Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Get at my boy Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Heavy Bag Boxing, all right? You heard it from me. You heard it here first.
Heavy Bags Boxing. Stay out of Norfolk, baby. Let's go.
What's up, y'all? Shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing TV.
Spence 412 in the building. Shout out to my guy Trio, Heavy Bag Boxing TV. Get your bitch ass in here and hit this bag.
Just go ahead and subscribe to Heavy Bag Boxing TV because he be lit on his channel, no cap.
You are now watching Heavy Bag Boxing TV. Hit the bag.
Shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing TV. Get in here and hit the bag, baby.
You are tuned in to Heavy Bag Boxing. Get your and hit this bag, dude.
You tuning in to Heavy Bag TV. Make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to the channel.
Hey, yo. Get your dumb ass in here and hit this bag.
Shout out to Heavy Bag Boxing. It's the one and only Blair the Flair. Woo!
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Zach, Super Judas, out champion of the world. I'm giving a big shout out to my home team, Heavy Bag TV. You heard? Keep it live.
This is Showtime Sean Porter, and you are watching Heavy Bag Boxing.
Thank you for watching my dad on Heavy Bag TV.